you don't have to pay again. One login for one single portal. So you'll have to wait till MyIntealth goes live, integrating everything in one place. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Today I'm going to talk about MyIntealth, the new platform that is replacing the old ECFMG certification system starting August 14, 2025. So we received a lot of questions from IMGs about this platform. So my goal here is to answer most of the questions step by step. And then, of course, as we get more information from ECFMG, we'll keep you posted as well. Okay, so what exactly is this MyIntealth and what is changing if you are an IMG? So MyIntealth is the new centralized platform from ECFMG, and that will manage all the systems, all the certifications now. So whether you apply for ECFMG certifications or pathways and help you track the progress. So starting August 14th, all of this will move to one single portal. What does it mean? From an ease perspective, you will have one login for certification, USMLE registrations, document upload, and tracking your status. The goal, obviously, is to reduce delays and streamline communication. Now, of course, they couldn't have picked a worse time to do this because we are in the middle of a residency match season, and a lot of you would have your certification delayed, may not be able to apply for step 3, but it is what it is. We cannot really help it. So then, why was this change to MyIntealth necessary? Now, the older system worked, but it wasn't really efficient. It often caused, as you know, a lot of confusion because certification, credential, exam registrations, etc., were all handled on different portals. So this platform solves that by integrating everything in one place, hopefully be able to give you better tracking and transparency. So we are all waiting, but this is the hope. Now, what are the key dates that as an IMG you should remember? So some of the key dates that have been brought up. First, of course, May 31st, 2025, when the old system actually closed, and now no new ECFMG certification or revalidation were accepted after this date. So that's gone. August 6th, earlier this month, this was the deadline to submit the final documents like diplomas or credential forms if you had already applied before May 31st. So that was an important distinction. If you had already applied before May 31st, you could have submitted it. But if not, then you actually had to move to the new system. So August 14 will be the time when there is a full transition to the new platform. The old system is going to go offline. New applications will only be accepted via this new MyIntealth. So if you are midway through the certification process, these dates absolutely are critical, like I explained. If you already applied before May 31st, August 6th was the deadline. So if you already applied before May 31st, you don't have to worry. Your application will already be migrated to the new platform. You don't need to reapply or repay. Just make sure your pending documents have been submitted. Now, for those of you who haven't actually started the certification process, what should you do? If you haven't really started the process, you'll have to wait till MyIntealth goes live after August 14. In the meantime, you got to gather all your documents, your diploma, your medical school verification, OET results, so you're ready once the system opens. And if you are waiting for ECFMG to verify things, you got to obviously stay patient. The transition is expected to cause short delays, but hopefully the data will be safe and the transition is not going to be that long because a lot of you, like I mentioned, are applying for the match in the upcoming season. Now let's also move to some of the other questions that you have already submitted as part of our Telegram group or Facebook, or directly you may have called our team. So one of the questions is, if I had my Notary Cam appointment today, I already paid $160 to ECFMG. Do I have to pay now again the $560? If you completed registration and payment under the old system, you don't have to pay again. The $560 applies to the new applicant once MyIntealth opens. So you can, of course, check your email or accounts to confirm the status. The next important question: what happens if you take step 2 CK after these deadlines that I just spoke about? Well, that's fine. The deadlines are only for certification and documentation, not for taking the exams. You can take step 1 and CK anytime. Just got to make sure that your scores are sent properly through MyIntealth after August 14. Does it mean that IMGs cannot take the USMLE as when they are undergrad anymore? Well, that hasn't changed. The IMGs can still take USMLE during your final year, etc., of med school, as long as you meet the eligibility criteria. The platform does not impact any of the eligibility criteria. It's only how the documents are processed. Now, one student had a question. I've taken my STEP exam and I'm waiting for certification, but it is on hold now. So obviously, August 6th was the final submission of key documents if you're already in the pipeline. If your diploma or verification form is pending, you should have submitted it before August 6th to apply to avoid a delay. And after that, you'll have to wait and submit by MyIntealth. The next question: I got my certification done before graduation, but now I've graduated. Should I upload my diploma before August 6th or wait for MyIntealth? If your diploma is ready, uploaded, and you've done it before August 6th, yes, of course, you are in great shape. If you've missed it, don't worry, you can still do it through MyIntealth, but the verification will be processed only after the platform is live. So I don't expect that to be a big deal. Okay. So just to summarize, these were some of the questions. So just to summarize, the old system is shutting down on August 14. Submit any pending documents. If you have done it by August 6th, that is great. If you have not submitted it, then you got to wait for MyIntealth to open, and you can do it after August 14th. For each official updates, obviously follow ECFMG and keep your questions coming. Post them in the comments below. We will get to it as and when we get more information on this change. So thank you and welcome. We hope you have a good match in the upcoming season.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that video provided valuable insights for your journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And check out our website for details on how we can guide you to a successful match.